Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Well, here I have the Sena 20S dual pack Bluetooth communication devices. Claims to it's a Bluetooth 4.1, audio multitasking, multi-way intercom up to 8 connections, so you can have 8 connections. So that's pretty cool. Bluetooth intercom up to 1.2 miles. So this is supposedly brand new in the box. Take a look. This is something we got for actually trailtaker.com. I'm just putting this up on my site because at trailtaker.com we're really not a necessarily gear review site, so I figured, well, I'll put it on mine. The manual. Here we go with the units, the comms. That's pretty small. Show you a 10S comparison. So 20S is a little thicker, but about the same size, give or take. You know, it's a little thicker, but I have a scale here so we can weigh them here in a minute. I'll set that off to the side. You get the mount for the helmet with the boom mic, so you can put that up in there. I'm going to assume there's probably in there the little foam piece. And they always do an awesome job with their boxes. Good presentation and feel to the box. That's not what we really care about now, is it? So a couple card chargers I see off the bat. Here's a bunch of foam wind mic dilly boppers. You got the pieces if you need them for your helmet, or if you need the foam type pad. There's a couple sticker backings. It's dual, so you're going to get a bunch of different stuff. Another boom mic. This one seems to be on a wire. I guess so if you need to have it in a different location, probably because otherwise that would be, you know, if you needed this to be actually further. Probably helmet dependent, but it's cool that they give you like all this extra stuff, you know. 'Cause you never know, so many different helmets out there. And then here's, you even got the wired one, which I kind of like, but I would actually try this one first just because it's already mounted in. Wouldn't hurt. Got charger, USB, I should say USB cable / charger. More headphone and little wired mic backings to stick that. Got this other type of mounting bracket if you need it for your helmet that sticks onto the helmet, and then you undo these 2 Allen screws and put that attachment on, and there you have it. So let's see, you got 2 of those with the Allen key and a few more pieces. More helmet adjustable, you know, if you were, depending, I guess, how deep your ear sections are on your helmet. To plug in your phone. 2 of those. And of course another USB cable. That's pretty much it for that. Put that back right there. Let's get the scale here. Just curiosity. Turn it on. Okay guys, let's take a look at what, I guess, the actual main body part weighs. Let's see. This is the 10S. 2 ounces. Okay. The 20S, 2.2 ounces. So insignificant, really. To do another comparison, because I have it right here, is but I have everything hooked together, so not totally fair, but just for fun. This is the SMH 10R. Heck, I'll even put on the 2.8 ounces. 2.75 ounces. And it's flickering, so it must be in between. So the SMH 10R is a lot lighter, but it also doesn't go that far. This is supposed to go 1.2 miles, the 20S. The 10S is supposed to go pretty close to 1 mile. This one cost like $100 more than this dual pack. So I guess it's your call. I guess we could take a look at the mounts, because I have it here. I have an extra one that's not hooked up to a helmet yet. So that's the 10S mount. It clips in by that down. Push it in. A little plastic tab up here. Just push that down. It comes out. Has a piece of foam that goes around that circuit right there for the pins. And let's take a look on the 20S. So first thing I notice is the pins on the 20S are on the bottom here. It has a piece of foam that goes around. Looks like that's part of the clipping mechanism right there. And okay, I guess I'll do it from the back. It slides on. Like so. So it slides down. Is that? No? Yeah, maybe. Okay. So this little stainless button here. It retracts that piece, which then lets you take it off. So you just push it on. I know what you're going to say is, well, what if you hit that while riding? Don't think it's that easy. So even if you hit that, and I don't know how you, I guess if you're fumbling around with your gloved hand, but you have to push pretty good for that to pop up. Overall, again, the size is, about the same. This one's slightly bigger unit. Have the auxiliary, obviously the release button, auxiliary on the 10S. You got headphone, and where I think you put in you can put in a boom mic, and your headphone right there. So back here, obviously you got a piece for the headphone, for the headphones, for your ears, speakers. The jack is back here. The 10S, it's all within that wire right there. And can you undo it? Yeah, it's just a Phillips there. You would undo that, and then I guess you could pull that off. What else we got here? We got, well, a button on the bottom of the 20S. Got a button there. USB charge port right there. And you got this antenna. Okay, so it's spring loaded, so once it's unclipped, so you just push it down firmly, and so just spread it away from the unit just a tad, and then it wants to go up, and there you go. You can have the antenna up, and I'm assuming that's probably the preferred method. So with that said, that actually is how it's probably getting a lot more range, because the antenna's sticking up versus being just in the unit. But if you're afraid of breaking it, I'm sure you can just keep it down too. Your range is just going to be diminished That's a button. That's a jog dial, just like the 10S. So pretty much the units are pretty identical, really. I mean, they don't tell you what that is, what that's for. And I can't see it, so hold on. And I was trying to explore the 10S and what was underneath this plug. I assumed that just plugged straight in, but I guess not. And I've never undone this, so I'm going to take a look now. Kind of interesting. I know this is a 20S video, but just so you guys see everything. So the 10S, when you undo that plug, there's nothing in there. And then when you take off the back plate, there's nothing there. So there's really no reason to remove this plug. And you can put it back up, put it back on there because there's nothing there. It's kind of like they thought about making it the same. I'm taking a closer look at the mounts now that we've explored them some. And you know, this one's much thicker, so it's not like they reused this mount. So I wonder if they had an idea to let you do a different type of mic, and that idea got changed. So that's just interesting. Interesting to know. I was actually hoping on the 10S that, voila, you can plug another mic in here and have the issue of this going to a GoPro, this having another mic come in, and then being able to go to a GoPro without using the Prism camera. So, not the case, but we explored everything on the 10S. Okay, guys, so pretty much we explored everything on the 20S. I'll just put back, so I'm going to take this one off. That's what you do to take the boom off. And then if you want, let's say, where are they? If you want this type of mic, you would actually just plug it into there, and then this metal backing would hold it down, and there you go. That's how that works. So with that said, I would actually just probably keep with the boom mic. So guys, so that's back together. So same thing if you wanted to use this one, which has the longer piece so you can run it further. Same deal, has this audio plug on it, the small audio type style. And that's pretty much it for the 20S's and the 10S. So hopefully this gives you some ideas and insights, and you can decide for yourself which one would work better for you. In all honesty, I'm gonna have to like play around with it, but off the top of my head, I mean, you're talking about if you're splitting the cost with a buddy, that's like $50 each to spend more to get the 20S. And I actually personal opinion and taste here, I like this finish much better. It doesn't show fingerprints. This always looks good in like a show setting, but you see fingerprints, so I'm not a big fan of glossy electronics at all. I actually avoid buying a TV that the surround is that gloss. It looks nice until you see practicality. So sorry, Sena, that's just a personal taste. So I mean, some people might prefer that look over this. So yeah, again, personally, I would spend the extra $50 and probably get the 20S, but I have to play around with the features. I also I actually prefer this locking mechanism versus this one with the tab on top. This one's real quick and easy, I'll give it that. But that plastic, oh, plastic always makes me afraid that it's going to break real easy. So again, I mean, just because it's sticking up like that. Where this one, yeah, it's plastic. So you have to push it pretty good to get it off. This one, yeah, it's plastic. But the clip is within the unit. So, you know, it's not going to hit anything to be broken. I guess what I would like if there was a tether option for either unit, where you could tether it like a camera strap to that to here, like have like little loop section built in and be able to tether it. Only so, you know, if you did somehow pop it, you're not losing that unit. It would just dangle, and you'd obviously know that it's off, or if you weren't using it at the time, you would feel that fall off and start whacking and wonder what's going on. So anyways, that's just some insight onto the Sena 20S and the Sena 10S and comparing them. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and check out my other videos.